Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's cut to the chase. Do you ever feel like you're stuck in a game of decoding what women really mean? You're not alone. Today, I'm breaking down the 6 most common things women say and revealing what they actually mean. Trust me, once you get this, you'll stop wasting time and start making smarter moves. Stay tuned, because this could change your dating life forever. First up, let's talk about the phrase, "I'm not looking for a relationship right now." Now, on the surface, this might sound like she's in a complicated place. Maybe she just got out of a long-term relationship, or she's focusing on her career or studies. It's easy to believe that her lack of interest in dating is due to external factors that have nothing to do with you. And this is where many guys get stuck. They start thinking, okay, she's not ready now, but maybe if I stick around, be patient, be the nice guy, she'll come around eventually. But let me tell you, this is a trap. When a woman says she's not looking for a relationship right now, what she's actually saying is that she's not interested in a relationship with you. Yes, it's a tough pill to swallow, but it's the truth. Think about it, if Brad Pitt, or whoever her ideal guy might be, walked into her life and showed interest, do you think she'd still say she's not ready for a relationship? Absolutely not. She'd jump at the chance, because she sees potential in that connection. The truth is, she doesn't see that potential with you, and that's why she's giving you this excuse. The key takeaway here is that you shouldn't waste your time waiting around for someone who isn't ready for what you're ready for. Life moves on, and so should you. There's a whole world out there filled with people who are ready to be with someone like you, someone who values you for who you are right now. So, if she's saying she's not looking for a relationship right now, take that as your cue to gracefully bow out and move forward. Don't let yourself be strung along by the hope that she'll change her mind. Trust me, if she wanted to be with you, she'd make it happen, no matter what. Now, let's move on to the second phrase, "I've been busy." The classic "I've been busy." This one might be even more frustrating than the first, because it often comes after a period of silence. You haven't heard from her in days, maybe even weeks, and then out of the blue, you get a text that says, "Sorry, I've been really busy." It's almost like she's throwing you a bone, giving you just enough attention to keep you on the hook, but not enough to actually move things forward. But here's the thing, we're all busy. We all have jobs, responsibilities, social lives, maybe even family obligations. But when someone is genuinely interested in you, they will make time for you. Period. No one is too busy to send a quick text or make a 5-minute phone call. So, what does it really mean when she says she's been busy? It means that spending time with you isn't a priority for her. You're not at the top of her list, or even close to it. Let me put it this way, if she was into you, you'd be hearing from her, no matter how hectic her schedule is. We live in a world where our phones are practically glued to our hands. A quick text takes seconds. So, if she's not making that effort, it's because she doesn't feel the need to. Maybe she's keeping you around as an option, someone to text when she's bored or needs a little attention, but she's not seriously interested in pursuing anything more. This is why it's crucial to have a standard for how you expect to be treated. If someone isn't giving you the time and attention you deserve, then it's time to reevaluate your interest in them. Don't let someone's half-hearted interest keep you from finding someone who's genuinely excited about getting to know you. Remember, if she's not making time for you, it's because she doesn't see you as a priority. And you deserve to be someone's priority. Let's move on to the third phrase, "I don't want to ruin our friendship." Now, this one is a heartbreaker because it usually comes from someone you genuinely care about, someone you might have been friends with for a long time. When she says she doesn't want to ruin the friendship, what she's really telling you is that she doesn't see you as anything more than a friend. She values you in her life, but not in the way you're hoping for. This phrase is her way of letting you down gently. She doesn't want to hurt your feelings, because she does care about you, just not in a romantic way. And that's the key distinction here. She's trying to protect your friendship by avoiding any awkwardness or discomfort that might come from rejecting you outright. But in doing so, she's also leaving you in a limbo where you might think there's still a chance if you just play your cards right. But here's the harsh truth, you can't change how someone feels about you by being the perfect friend. If she doesn't see you romantically now, that's unlikely to change just because you're sticking around, hoping she'll come to her senses. In fact, staying in that friend zone might even make things more painful for you in the long run. You'll be watching her date other people, while you're stuck wishing it was you. And honestly, that's not fair to you. So, what should you do if you find yourself in this situation? First, respect her feelings and her honesty. It's not easy to tell someone you don't feel the same way, and she's doing her best to navigate that. But also, respect yourself enough to know when it's time to step back. You might need some distance to heal and move on, and that's okay. Don't cling to a friendship that's only going to cause you pain. Focus on building connections with people who are just as interested in you as you are in them. Next, let's discuss the fourth phrase, you're a great guy, but. If you hear the words, you're a great guy, but, just know that whatever comes after that, but isn't going to be what you want to hear. This is another way women let you down easy. They want to soften the blow, so they start by complimenting you. You're a great guy, you'd make a wonderful boyfriend, any girl would be lucky to have you. These are all nice things to say, but they're followed by that dreaded but. And the truth is, everything before the but is just a way to cushion the impact of what's coming next. What she's really saying is, you're a great guy, but I'm not interested in dating you. Whether it's because she doesn't feel chemistry, she's not attracted to you, or she's just not in the same place emotionally, the bottom line is that she doesn't want to pursue a romantic relationship with you. And this is where a lot of guys get stuck. They focus on the compliment, you're a great guy, and think, well, if she thinks I'm so great, maybe there's a chance she'll change her mind. But that's not how it works. She's telling you as kindly as she can that she's not interested, and the best thing you can do is take her at her word and move on. Don't hang around hoping she'll suddenly see the light and realize what a catch you are. If she saw that potential in you, she wouldn't be saying but. She'd be making plans with you, not giving you excuses. So, the next time you hear you're a great guy, but, take it as your cue to gracefully exit the situation. It's better to walk away with your dignity intact than to stick around waiting for something that's not going to happen. There are plenty of women out there who will see you as a great guy and want to be with you. Focus on finding those women, not the ones who are unsure or uninterested. Now, let's move on to the fifth phrase, I can't this week, I'm really busy. This one might sound familiar, it's the cousin of I've been busy. When she keeps telling you she's too busy to hang out, whether it's this week, next week, or even next month, it's not because her schedule is packed to the brim, it's because she's not prioritizing spending time with you. And here's the thing, when someone is truly interested in you, they'll move mountains to see you. They'll find a way to make time, even if it means rescheduling or juggling other commitments. But when a woman consistently gives you excuses about being too busy, it's a clear sign that she's not that interested. Sure, life can get hectic, and everyone has obligations, but if she wanted to see you, she'd find a way to make it happen. The fact that she's not should tell you all you need to know. Here's where it gets tricky, though. You might think, well, maybe she really is busy, and give her the benefit of the doubt. And sure, if it happens once or twice, that's understandable. Life does happen, and sometimes plans need to change. But if this becomes a pattern, if she's always too busy to see you, if she's constantly canceling or rescheduling, then it's time to accept that she's just not interested. Don't let yourself be strung along by someone who isn't making an effort to see you. You deserve someone who's excited to spend time with you, someone who looks forward to your dates and makes you a priority. If she's not doing that, then it's time to move on. Don't waste your energy on someone who's not reciprocating your interest. There's someone out there who will be just as excited to see you as you are to see them. Finally, let's talk about the sixth phrase, she doesn't say anything at all. Sometimes, the silence is louder than words. If she's ghosting you, leaving you on read, or simply not responding, that's a message in itself. It's easy to get caught up in wondering what went wrong, what you could have done differently, or if maybe she's just busy or distracted. But the truth is, if she was interested, she'd be reaching out. She wouldn't be leaving you in the dark, wondering where you stand. Silence is a powerful communicator. When someone doesn't respond, it's often because they don't want to engage. They don't want to continue the conversation, they don't want to see you, and they don't want to lead you on. And as painful as that might be, it's better to know the truth than to hold on to false hope. So, if she's not responding, take that as your cue to move on. Don't keep texting, don't keep calling, and don't keep hoping she'll eventually get back to you. The more you chase, the more you're going to hurt yourself. Instead, recognize that her silence is her answer. She's not interested, and that's okay. It's not a reflection of your worth or value, it's just a sign that this wasn't meant to be. Remember, someone who's genuinely interested in you won't leave you guessing. They'll make their intentions clear, and you won't have to decode their behavior. They'll want to spend time with you, talk to you, and be with you. And that's what you deserve, someone who's as excited about you as you are about them. So, don't waste your time on someone who isn't giving you that. There are plenty of people out there who will, and it's up to you to find them. And there you have it, the 6 things women say, and what they really mean. It's important to understand that these phrases aren't meant to deceive or hurt you, but rather they're often ways for women to let you down gently, to avoid hurting your feelings directly. But now that you know what they really mean, you're equipped to see through the words and focus on the actions. Remember, actions always speak louder than words. If someone is truly interested in you, they'll make it known through their actions, not just their words. So, the next time you hear one of these phrases, take a step back and assess the situation. Are her actions aligning with her words? If not, it might be time to move on and focus on finding someone who is genuinely interested in you. Life is too short to waste time on people who aren't fully invested in you. Keep your standards high, and don't settle for anything less than what you deserve.